All right, everybody. So good to be with you again. We're going to jump into one of our weekly trainings where we got into how to get more leads, close more deals, or generate more profits for your contracting or home service business. Today, we're going to jump into two things that are super simple, but 90% or more of contractors just simply don't do. And these are just ways to get more leads from your Google business profile that just frankly, again, doesn't cost you any effort or any extra money, but people just don't do it. And we want to show you how to get that done today so you can get more results, more free calls from your Google business profile. Why is this important? This is something that, again, if we're ever thinking that, hey, we'd like to get some more inbound calls for people looking for us, we know that people are mostly looking for Google through Google to get contractors for the projects that they need. And so you want to be able to show up the way you need to and be clearly the one that is the obvious choice for what you do among anybody else that people could be looking for. And so these a couple simple hacks to your profile are going to make a big difference to helping you get more people who see your profile to decide to call you, number one. And two, it's going to help you move up search rankings inside Google without, again, having to spend any extra money on Google Ads or any other marketing or advertising. So with that said, let's jump in and I'll show you a couple of examples of these two simple things. As we go through this, if you get stuck or if you need help or if you want to brainstorm a plan for how we can help you do this more efficiently or easily, then just drop a comment at the bottom of this post or reach out to my team and we'll be happy to help walk you through a plan to get this done for your business. So let's jump in and show you how to get this done. So thing number one, so I just did a generic search for Jim's Plumbing, and the first one that came up in the search was for Jim's Plumbing in Pahrump, Nevada. So Jim, if you're watching, here's your free custom review. You're welcome. If not, if you know Jim, yeah, tag him, let him know so we can get this benefit for him. Again, if you'd like more personalized review for yourself or for your business, let me know. Happy to do it. But let's take a look. So Jim's got 60 reviews, 4.3 rating. Again, not too shabby. Certainly could be better, but there's some things that we can do even despite where he stands right now. The first thing that people almost always miss is the power of replying to reviews. So let's take a look and I'll just show you. He's got 60 reviews, hasn't replied to a dang one of them. Okay. So why is this important? What's the cost of this? So there's two main things that you'll want to make sure you're doing review replies for. Number one, it gives a little bit of love and appreciation for people to take the time to do it. And they're going to be more likely to then refer more business. Second thing, when you do a review reply, a lot of times when I see replies to reviews, more often than not, the reply is simply something like, hey, thanks for the review, and that's it. Big mistake. Don't do that. Take just a little bit more time to write one or two sentences to reinforce what happened on the job. There's a couple of different reasons for this. Number one, you want your future clients to see themselves in their reviews and their review replies. So if someone has a real specific need, then they're going to say, and maybe they needed, and we'll just use plumbing for an example. Maybe they needed at a plumbing emergency. And all they said was, let's see if we can find one here. Yeah, they just said, Mark is the best. Wouldn't trust anyone else in my house. Okay. But maybe there was an actual emergency there. A great reply to this might be something like, hey, thanks, Barbara. Really appreciate your review. So glad we were able to get there for you on a weekend when you really needed it when your pipe burst. I mean, just something to help reinforce, hey, look, wow, these people really are great at doing this specific use case. Because man, if that happened to me, or if that's happening to me right now, then these are the people I want to call. So you're going to convert more people from your review content replies, for one. And two, that's also going to give you a little bit of free SEO juice and free boost for the search results when the keywords that you use in your reply are show up on your profile. And then as a result, start to get more prominent when someone's going to search more specifically for something like what you said in your reply. So simple, easy things you can do. It takes just a couple of seconds every time you reply, but to make it that much more powerful and more meaningful when someone's going to check it out. So make sure you're replying to reviews for one, and two, take a couple sentences to just do more than just say thank you. Go into more detail about what the job was or how you helped them or the thing that you know that the person who left the review valued most about your project or the work you did for them. That's, again, a simple way to get more leads from your profile without spending any extra money on ads. If you need some help dealing with these, or if, shoot, heaven forbid, we ever have a less than favorable or glowing review, that's something we deal with all the time. Happy to show you how to do that in a graceful and tactful way that's actually going to help you versus hurt you. Okay, so that's number one. The second thing we want to jump into, again, second tactic that most people just ignore, is the power of Google Posts on your profile. gyms, plumbing hasn't been doing that. So we'll show you some of the things we can do to help and get more people who come to your profile to decide to call you. And I'll just pull up one of my other clients who's doing a great job with this in the HVAC business. So you can see the Google posts, and somebody may not know what this is. They show up down here. So your Google business profile functions as another social media tool, a social media platform. There's a couple of different types of posts you can put inside here. There's one is an offer post, two is an update post, and three is an event post. Okay. So these are things that as people come to see you, they're going to check out, learn more about why they should call you over anybody else. So you'll see up these cards. So as an example, if we look at this one, this is an update post that's saying, it just went up yesterday. Hey, here's a quick checklist. We can help you do this. Again, click to call. So it's just going to give people more information about, again, what sets you apart, what makes you different, and why they should call you. You have another one down here, give some information and facts. Again, great information to be able to give people more context as to how you can help them and what you do. There's also one of the other options inside. So think about and these are just general facts and a general post. Another great example of what you can use the Google update post for are just for before and after pictures of the projects that you're doing, or even specials you've got going on. That's another option inside your update post that you can put in. You can use, again, update post to show what you're doing, add a description, and then you can invite people to call, learn more, order online. I mean, any book, whatever the case may be. You can also use update posts to create offers and show people, hey, look, here's what our offer is. Here's the special we have going on right now. And then you can also add things like coupon codes, and I like to use these just as an easy way to track. So maybe just as a quick example, you're going to offer 10% off a first service or first project, whatever it is. You can use a coupon code here that's save 10 so that when someone calls you, you know that, hey, that's where they saw it. That's where they came from. Again, if you need help coming up with some ideas for a great way to leverage your Google post content to drive more leads and convert them, drop us a comment. Let us know. Happy to brainstorm a plan to make this work for you. But at bare minimum, want to make sure you got two main things you can use to get more free leads. Number one, review replies. And don't just reply with context. And then number two, leverage Google posts. Again, takes just a couple of minutes. And if you're not sure what to post there, again, happy to help you with the plan to get that done. But go and try these out. Let me know how it goes. If you have questions, you know how to find us. But I'd love to hear the results and how it's working for you. And we'll see you next week.